Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm your host, Greg Hackett. How are you all doing this evening? Oleksandr Usyk versus Daniel Dubois, ninth round stoppage. Dubois didn't beat the count simply because the ref decided to stop it at 9. I thought the count was 10. But before that, it seemed as Oleksandr Usyk, he had the politics on his side from the very beginning. In the second round, I believe, Dubois hit him with like a left hook to the back. It hit like the back of his right side of his body. Accident. You know, he caught Usyk turning. Usyk warned the referee by tapping on his side. Referee said something to Dubois. In the third round, Dubois threw an uppercut to the body. Same thing. Referee warned him. It was like he was getting a warning every round. So then when it counted in the fifth round, Dubois hit Usyk clean on the belt. Now, a lot of times, you know, in the fights, in the very beginning, when the fighters meet in the middle, the referees always say, you know, if you touch him here, you clean on the belt. Anywhere under the belt, that's why it's called below the belt. You know what I mean? Anywhere under the belt is wrong. I felt like watching it about a good 4 or 5 times, the shot was clean. The reaction from Usyk wasn't like he got hit with a low blow. He didn't grab for his privates. He just balled up and sat on the ground. And he definitely juiced the 5 minutes. He didn't wait the whole 5 minutes, but he used about a good 3 minutes. Also, it was interesting to me because Oleksandr Usyk is the all-around better fighter. I felt like he didn't need the politics on his side. I felt like he still would have won the fight. He's the better boxer, better defense, you know what I mean, cleaner puncher, the faster puncher. You know what I mean? Everything was on his side. But it was like every time Dubois looked to make it a tough fight, the referee was stopping and warning him about something. And he even, when he was explaining something to the two fighters, the referee focused on Dubois and kept telling him, well, look at me, well, look at me. Dubois is in the Mr. Action right now. He's in heat. He's just looking to get back to the fight. I thought they was treating him very unfairly. Now, what they try to do to disguise these type of things is we having the fight in Poland, and we have a Puerto Rican judge for a guy who's from the UK and a guy who's from Ukraine. So from the untrained eye, you're going to say, all right, well, you know, why would he be biased towards the Ukrainian guy? He's Puerto Rican. Well, listen, they're all working for the same people at this point in time. You know what I mean? The judges, the referees, you know, the promoters, things like that. I mean, the commission, they all working for the promoter at this point. And we all know that Oleksandr Usyk is the favorite. And they treated him as such. I thought it was a bad call in the 9th round by the referee to stop it at 9. He was clearly getting up. Let the man go out on the shield. He wasn't showing signs of quit. He got hurt a couple times, got knocked down a couple times. Like I said, I felt like Oleksandr Usyk was the better fighter all the way around. Daniel Dubois couldn't keep up with him at times, but then there was times where he was making it a good fight. But every time he would pick it up, he would go to the body, you know, and hurt Usyk to the body, slow him down a little bit. The referee made it his business to jump in there and warn him. And it was crazy because he warned him so many times, but he never took a point away. I found that to be interesting. Things like that gets in a fighter's head when you have to fight against the referees and the crowd and the promoters and the commission all at one time. You know what I mean? Things like that get to fighters. So I just found that interesting. You know what I mean? That they even was moving like that. But, you know what I mean? This is boxing, ladies and gentlemen. Until fighters take a stand, you're going to keep seeing things like this. Like I said, I thought Usyk would have ended up winning the fight anyway, but let the man go out on the shield. You know what I mean? And let the man fight. But, you know what I mean? They was showing clearly in the beginning of the fight, every round, who was the favorite and who they wanted to win. I hate that in boxing is so, they make it so blatant. Like, you know what I mean? They show you exactly what they trying to do. It's like, and nobody can do anything about it. You know what I mean? Once the decision is made, it's made. Can't go back on it. It's a tough sport. But it was an entertaining fight, I can say. You know what I mean? Dubois, I feel like he got a lot to work on, especially defense-wise. And I think he got really tight shoulders, got to loosen up, let his hands go a little more, believe in himself. You know what I mean? Apply pressure with short shots. Sometimes you get caught, telegraphing his shots. Usyk, on the other hand, Usyk was bitching a little bit tonight. I ain't gonna lie. He was bitching a little bit. I don't think Usyk could beat a Wilder. I don't think Usyk could beat a Tyson Fury. We seen him beat Anthony Joshua. Good. You know what I mean? Which makes him a top guy. And as of right now, I believe he 2-belt holder, if I'm not mistaken. Great fighter, but politics definitely was on his side tonight. They was making it clear who they wanted to win. We'll see what happens later on. The Jared Anderson fight, Effie Ajagba fight. I'll be back definitely later on for that. Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on Twitter, Greg Hackett on Facebook. You also can hit the link in the bio if you want to donate through the latest merch, the Golden Chin shirts. Appreciate the love. Thank you. See you later.